Hello friends, today I am back with another task of Docker where I can download, install and configure a Docker and Apache web server. At last I am going to install a Python and check whether it works fine or not on a Docker container. Let us move to the task. This is my OS where I don't have a Docker. If I try to run start, it doesn't support, it fails because I don't have a Docker software in this system. Whenever I run my program, it automatically checks whether my system contains a Docker or not. If it doesn't contain, it automatically go to a web server and download and install for us. We can select remotely or locally. I want to make locally. My system don't have a Docker, so it's downloading Docker. I don't want to waste my time, so let us move to the another system where I already have a Docker. In this system, I already have a Docker, so it's prompting a message Docker already exists. Whenever I start my Docker, it automatically configure Docker to us and give us some tasks to perform. We can pull a image, display all images, launch new containers, display list of containers, start containers, stop, and we can remove an image and container, displays our running instances. We can also remove all containers, and the container menu where we can perform tasks on a specific container. Let me show one by one. If I try to pull, we need to press a 1. I need to give an image name. I will give a CentOS. Let me give a version 7. It takes some time to download. It's pulling an image from Docker successfully pulled. If we want to display all images, just press 2. The images are present. Just now I downloaded a 7 version of 7. Latest version was already present in my system, so it's showing CentOS latest version. If I try to launch a new OS, it asks the image name. If you don't give it takes default as a CentOS. If you need to give us a container name, just give a name. I'll give a new container. Now my container is launched. We can perform tasks on this. If I try to ping, even we can ping. By seeing this time, we can say that our connection is fine. Let me move to let me exit from this and let me move to the next task. Even I can display a list of containers. Just now I created one new container. Let me check. New container. Just now I created this container, new cont. It's showing complete details. Even we can start a containers which is already stopped. Let me start one container. I'm going to start new. This new container, only new. Just now I stopped a new let me start that. If I try to start, it started. Then we can perform tasks here. We can run a commands. Yeah, it's running fine. Let me exit from this container. Now I'm going to remove our image. Even we can remove our image. Let me press 7. I want to remove this CentOS version of 7. So let me take this image ID, paste here. The image will be deleted from our OS. Let us check whether images are present or deleted. Yeah, successfully deleted. You can see here. Even we can remove containers by pressing 8. This is not working fine, so something gone wrong. Only echo command will run. So I wanna delete this. Let me give a new. Yeah, my container is deleted. We can see by pressing 4. See, we don't have a new container named a new container. When we can display, we can remove all containers by pressing 10. Before that, I don't want to remove all. Before that, I want to show you a container menu. What all are present in that. This is all the whatever showing the success. It's just giving a connection between local OS and Docker. Everything has been successfully connected. So container name ID from about. We need to give a container name. Just now I created one container. Let me take that itself. Actually, I didn't install the HTTPD. Let me install HTTPD. It takes some time to install. Before that, let me check. Whether my HTTPD is present or not. Installing is done. Just now I installed. HTTPD is installed. If I next I want to install my Python. If I try to check my Python, available package. Okay, fine. Yeah, if you try to run a Python, it won't work because I didn't install it yet. Let me install my Python also. It's installing. Yeah, completed. Installation is done. If I try to run this command, now it works. Print hello world. Yeah, it's running fine. Let me check. Just now I installed Python. Let me start my HTTPD server. To start HTTP server, just press 2 and enter. Supported this message. The HTTPD server is started successfully. Let me exit from here. By pressing 10, we can delete complete containers, all containers. It's prompting, are you sure wants to remove all containers? Yeah, the containers are removing. Container removed. You can check by pressing 4. There is no containers present. Let me exit from here. We can even we can stop our Docker status of we can get a status of our Docker, and even we can remove Docker from this system. Let me check the status of my Docker. Loaded. My status of my Docker is running state. It is active. Let me stop my Docker. If we check again, loading, inactive. My Docker is inactive. It's not running right now. Even we can remove our Docker from our system by pressing 4. I don't want to remove. Let me move. In the starting of the video, I just kept for downloading in other system using my menu based program. While I log into this system, by just running this system, it started downloading because it was not available. See friends, just it completed its task. Now we can perform whatever we need. Displays all images. That's all about tasks, friends. Thank you for listening.